and let us have these glance. Yesterday already we are continuing problems basing on compound angles, so the same continuation again. Okay. Now let us do these problems. 1, 2, 3, observe. First problem, theta given as acute angle. Once theta is acute angle, tan theta equal to, they said, cos 29 plus sin 29 whole divided by cos 29 minus sin 29. Then they are asking about what is the value of theta. Theta, he observed, just they gave here again one acute angle basing on that result. Now students, already we have discussed, whenever unknown angles are given, then definitely there will be one formula. So what formula we have derived from compound angles? We derived from compound angles the formula cos theta plus sin theta, or cos alpha plus sin alpha, cos alpha plus sin alpha divided by cos alpha minus sin alpha, we proved as tan of pi by 4 plus alpha, and which is same as cot pi by 4 minus alpha. So students, once you know about this formula, just only one step this problem. Okay. So what is that one step here? That one step is nothing but, instead of alpha you are having how much here? 29 degrees. Therefore here alpha value is 29, and here I substitute this is 45 plus 29. So the same formula we are just replacing alpha by how much? 29 degrees, and thereby this is cos 29 plus sin 29 divided by denominator cos 29 minus how much here? Sin 29. Okay. And now tan of pi by 4 plus alpha. Whenever you write any problem in descriptive model, then better write, if at all you want to continue in radians, continue in terms of radians. One value radian, one value degree, please don't write. Okay. If it is objective one, however you write, nothing will happen. But if it is a descriptive one, write both of them in terms of radians or both of them in terms of degrees. Okay. So now this is nothing but how much? Tan of 45 degrees. Pi means 180, 180 by 4, and this is plus 29. So students, what is this value? It's nothing but tan 74 degrees, which is in between 0 and pi by 2. Therefore, what is our answer here? It's nothing but 74. That's it. Okay. So this formula you can apply in this way. And next one is the second one. Now they are giving here cos alpha minus sin alpha by cos alpha plus sin alpha. Here you are having plus symbol in numerator, and thereby the formula you got exactly with plus symbol. Whereas in this problem, second one, numerator you are finding here minus symbol, denominator plus. Again the same model of formula, but only thing is value different. That is, here I am writing this value as how much here? Minus. Thereby this is nothing but here plus. Then what is the formula? Tan of pi by 4 minus alpha. Okay. So the formula is now tan pi by 4 minus alpha. Now what they are asking in the problem actually, what is the value of theta plus alpha? Now if I am writing this value, if you compare the given problem and this RHS, what is the value here you got? Pi by 4 minus alpha. So actually this is the formula. So this is from standard form formula, and this value is how much actually given in the data is equal to tan theta. Understand? So you got tan of pi by 4 minus alpha equal to how much, students? It is tan theta. This is the problem we are doing. So from this tan theta is nothing but this value. Now both are tan functions, therefore if you remove, you will get pi by 4 minus alpha equal to theta. Now send this minus alpha to the other side. So pi by 4 is how much here? Alpha plus theta. Hence here whenever tan theta given like this, then what is theta plus alpha you got? It's clearly pi by 4. Okay. So this is the value. Now let us observe third problem. How third problem is given? if cot 20 degrees equal to P, cot 20, understand, cot 20 degrees equal to P, then what is the value of tan 160 minus tan 110 etc., the entire thing. Now once you observe this kind of value, you remember or you can recall the formula tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A tan B, okay. So what is tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A tan B? It is nothing but tan of A minus B, understand. So if I write tan of A minus B, what is the value? Tan 50 degrees, 160 minus 110, 50. But here what is the value given? Cot 20, understand. So students, here whenever you observe any formula, no need of immediately using the formula, understand. So here if I write tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A tan B, the problem will be a little bit complicated, okay. So that is tan A minus tan B, this is our formula for tan of A minus B. Now the given condition is exactly of this form, that is the required value is exactly of this form. What is this value actually? Tan of A minus B. Now in this problem number 3, how is our value? A is 160, B is 110. Therefore, if A equal to 160 degrees, B equal to 110 degrees, now students observe what is the answer you got? It is 160 minus 110 degrees, okay. Then what is the value if you subtract? It is tan 50 degrees. But what is the given value here? Cot 20 degrees equal to P, and how are options like this? They are. So if I write tan 50 degrees as 30 plus 20, understand, then what will happen? 30 again tan of A plus B, you will get the complete problem in complicative value. That's why whenever you got exactly in this way, you can use the formula, but you have to identify or you have to notice which method is best method, understand. That means here using formula it will be complicated, otherwise instead of that just you can write cot 20 is P, and this 160 you write how much here? 180 minus 20, and this one as 90 plus 20. Then the problem will be very easy, within 2 steps you can obtain the answer. So this is very important, where to use the formula, where not to use the formula, you have to distinguish between these, okay. So now let us do this problem in an easy manner, and that is nothing but 160 degrees. How I can write? This is our required value, tan 160 minus how much students? Tan 110 degrees whole divided by 1 plus how much it is? Tan 160 degrees into tan 110 degrees, okay. Now this value, how we are going to do? According as the data. What is our data? Cot 20. So we want to reduce total problem in terms of 20 degrees, that is tan of 180 minus 20 degrees, okay, minus this is tan of 90 plus 20 degrees. Why I am using 180s, 90s? Because those are from allied angles, and thereby you can write answers very easily. 1 plus tan, again this we are writing as 180 minus 60, and this one as tan of 90 plus 20. And now we are using here, we are going to apply here allied angle concept. What is tan 180 minus theta? Tan 180 minus theta is nothing but minus tan theta. So minus tan 20 degrees, okay. Now tan of 90 plus theta. What is tan 90 plus theta? It is nothing but minus cot, because second quadrant and hence 90 degrees. So if they are 90 multiples, pi by 2 odd multiples, then function also must change. So here you have to change the function, okay. So whenever it is pi by 2, that is 90 degrees, 3 pi by 2, this is 270 degrees, 5 pi by 2, this is here 450 degrees. So whenever you come across odd multiples of 90 degrees, understand, these are all odd multiples of 90 degrees, then function must be changed. Therefore here I am writing minus but 90 plus which quadrant, students? It is in second quadrant, and hence this value is cot 20 degrees divided by denominator 1, same concept, minus this is tan, sorry, this value is how much, students? This is 180 minus 20. So 1 minus how much you got here? Tan 20, and this value is minus how much? Cot 20. Got? So in between, whenever you got minus symbol in a product, better just put a bracket. Understand? Now what are our values? It is minus tan 20, because here observe what is the value given in terms of cot. So I will write in terms of cot, therefore it is minus 1 by cot 20 degrees plus this value cot 20 degrees whole divided by minus into minus plus, okay, minus into minus plus, and thereby 1 plus, observe again, this is tan theta into cot theta. Understand? So what is tan theta into cot theta? It is 1. So how much you got here? 1 plus this is 1. So you got in denominator 2. Now let us substitute the value. So what is the value here? Cot 20 is nothing but p. So minus 1 by p plus p divided by 2. Therefore you got how much here? Minus 1 plus p square divided by 2p. So finally, students, what is our answer here? P square minus 1 divided by 2p. So this is our answer. So how we have started the problem? 160 degrees we wrote as 180 minus 20, and 110 degrees we wrote as 90 plus 20. Then we applied allied angle concept. What is allied angle concept? 180 minus theta, tan 180 minus theta minus tan theta, and next 90 plus. 90 plus means it is second quadrant 90 plus value, moreover 90, therefore it is here cot value along with minus into minus plus. So plus cot 20, and next here this is minus tan 20, and this one is minus cot 20. So you got here minus 1 divided by cot, tan is 1 by cot, and plus cot 20, denominator tan 20 into cot 20 is nothing but 1. So 1 plus 1, the value is here 2. Now we are going to substitute this value that we substituted here, and thereby if you take LCM, p is LCM, p square minus 1 divided by 2p. Okay students, so in this way you can solve this problem. So whenever they asked like this, then no need of using compound angle formula, in a simple way also you can do it. Okay. Now students, observe here these problems, and these problems, this is single answer problem, and this is known as numerical integer kind of problems. Numerical integer type of problems they introduced even in mains level also, and they will be already in even in advanced level also. So students, let us solve first this problem, and observe here what is the data given in the problem. The data given as tan theta 1 equal to k times cot theta 2. Okay. So this is the data given. That means the problem is in terms of two angles and one unknown value or one constant value, that is k. And next the other one is they are asking about cos of theta 1 minus theta 2 by cos of theta 1 plus theta 2. What is that value? Now observe here how are options given. Options are almost all same only. They are waving in between what here? 1 plus k and 1 minus k, or k plus 1, k minus 1. But finally the options are just in between these only. Then how to solve these model problems? Now whenever if you observe options like this, then there is a procedure that is known as componendo and dividendo. So what is componendo and dividendo? Suppose if you observe a fraction, so that means if a by b equal to c by d, understand? Suppose if this is given, this should be in our hand, that is a by b equal to c by d. So once a by b equal to c by d, then we write this is same as a plus b divided by a minus b, same as how much here? C plus d divided by c minus d. or you can use here just reciprocals. The reciprocals also you can use, and thereby it is a minus b divided by a plus b same as c minus d divided by c plus d. So that means how you are writing? Numerator plus denominator divided by numerator minus denominator equal to, here also numerator plus denominator divided by numerator minus denominator, or else suppose if you start with the minus, even in RHS also you have to proceed with the same minus symbol. Here minus value if you start, then RHS side don't start with the plus symbol. So however you started here minus symbol, plus symbol, in the same order you have to write even in RHS also. Now students, observe here how you got this kind of value. Suppose I am taking one example, 3 divided by 2, okay. So now suppose this is same as, I am writing this value as suppose easily 6 divided by 4. Understand, both are same. If I cancel 2 here 2 times and here 3 times, and thereby 3 by 2 same as here 6 by 4, both are equal. First of all, two fractions are equal. After that, if I write numerator plus denominator by numerator minus denominator, understand, and now this is equal to 6 plus 4, here also same concept, numerator plus denominator by numerator minus denominator. Now what is happening here? 5 divided by 1 and this side 10 divided by 2. Again both are same, because 2 here, 10 here, 5 times it get cancelled, thereby you got 5 equal to 5. Or if you take the reciprocal, then 1 by 5 is 1 by 5. That's why whenever you come across, if two fractions are equal, not only one side, understand, that means whenever you find here some a by b, don't write it as a plus b divided by a minus b. This is not right, okay. So this is wrong. So which one is right? If equality is there between two fractions, then only you can make use of this kind of relation, okay. So this property is known as componendo and dividendo. So now whenever if you observe problems are of this model, so this model formula it is componendo dividendo. So if you observe options as like this, that means how they are options, 1 plus k divided by 1 minus k, and next 1 minus k by 1 plus k, etc. Then you have to identify, okay, here they applied the concept of componendo and dividendo, okay. Now let us see the problem. So how is the problem given? First, tan theta 1 equal to k times, so tan theta 1 divided by, I am writing cot theta 2, and this is equal to how much? K, understand. Now once k is there, what is the meaning? In the denominator it is nothing but 1. So if I apply componendo dividendo, what will happen? Denominator 1 means k plus 1 by k minus 1, like that we will get. So you separate the constant and write all trigonometric functions on one side. Then I am writing here, as the problem is in terms of cos, therefore I am writing this tan and cot in terms of sin and cos, okay. So whatever the required value, accordingly you have to change the values. Now this is sin theta 1 divided by how much? Cos theta 1, and denominator it is cos theta 2 divided by sin theta 2, okay. And now this is equal to how much? K, okay. Now if I write this value, it is sin theta 1 sin theta 2, denominator it is cos theta 1 cos theta 2, and now this is how much here? K, okay. Now what is the numerator formula actually here? It is cos theta 1 cos theta 2 plus sin theta 1 sin theta 2, denominator cos theta 1 cos theta 2 minus sin theta 1 sin theta 2. That means here you can make use of easily componendo dividendo concept. But in those formulae, which term is coming first actually? Cos theta 1 cos theta 2 is coming first, okay. That is why I am using this one just by taking the reciprocal. That means what is the value now I am going to take? It is nothing but cos theta 1 into cos theta 2 divided by denominator is sin theta 1 into sin theta 2. Now what is this value here? 1 divided by k. Just we have taken the reciprocal. Now let us start the concept of componendo dividendo. Then what is the value if I write componendo dividendo? So here I am using componendo and dividendo property. Cos theta 1 cos theta 2 plus how much? Sin theta 1 sin theta 2 and divided by denominator same cos theta 1 cos theta 2 minus how much it is? Sin theta 1 sin theta 2. Understand students? So what we applied here? This componendo dividendo concept here we applied numerator plus denominator divided by numerator minus denominator. Simultaneously, what about RHS? Simultaneously, if you take RHS, 1 plus k divided by what is this value? 1 minus k. Understand? So now you got the answer. That means what is numerator formula? It is cos of theta 1 minus theta 2 plus symbol, so minus, and denominator cos of theta 1 plus theta 2, and this is equal to 1 plus k divided by 1 minus k. Over na problem. So observe here which answer is satisfying here. Option A, 1 plus k divided by 1 minus k is matching with this value. Therefore you can write that. Understand? So what is the main concept you have to observe? Once options are in this way given, the concept is nothing but componendo dividendo. It's okay that you have to get here cos theta 1 cos theta 2 plus sin theta 1 sin theta 2 divided by denominator, and now you got this kind of value. So students, this is one of the important models. Okay. Now in componendo dividendo we have some other value. That means suppose the same problem if I give just a small change. Understand? Just observe carefully students. A small change I am doing. What is the small change here I am doing? Tan theta 1 equal to, suppose given as minus k cot theta 2. Okay students, if this is the data given. Now if this is the data given, again question is same. That is, what is the value of cos theta 1 minus theta 2 by cos of theta 1 plus theta 2. Question is same students, but I am asking instead of taking plus k, if it is given as minus k. Understand? And options will be that model. Understand? So now the answers they will be given as here 1 plus k by 1 minus k etc. in that model. But what is the difference actually we showed to that problem and this problem? The only change is here extra I kept here minus symbol. Then in the same way we proceed, that is the componendo dividendo. So tan theta 1 by cot theta 2 is minus k. Got it? Now just like previous, as the problem is in cos, so I reduce all the terms in terms of sin and cos. Then it is sin theta 1, you got sin theta 2 divided by how much? Cos theta 1 cos theta 2. Just in previous problem we observed, and now this is nothing but minus k. After that what we did? We just took reciprocal. So once you took reciprocal, cos theta 1 cos theta 2 divided by sin theta 1 sin theta 2 equal to how much? This is 1 divided by minus k. So usually we write as minus 1 by k, no error at all, right? So if it is minus 3 and if I take the reciprocal, you can write this value 1 by minus 3, or you can write the value minus 1 divided by 3. In any ways if you write, no error at all. Understand? So in that way here I wrote this value minus 1 divided by k. So students, now I am going to use here componendo dividendo property. Then numerator plus denominator, that is cos theta 1 cos theta 2 plus sin theta 1 sin theta 2. Numerator plus denominator by numerator minus denominator. So you got LHS, no problem at all. Now what about minus 1 by k while using the concept of componendo dividendo? So now whenever this minus 1 by k, if you observe students, it is very carefully you have to use this minus 1 by k. Directly you should not write as, suppose this is the value, LHS is some value, then you should not write minus of numerator plus denominator by numerator minus denominator. This is a complete error, understand. So whenever minus symbol is given, this minus symbol completely you give to numerator or completely you give it to denominator, but don't put that minus symbol like this. Then you cannot apply componendo dividendo, that means you won't get the proper answer. That's why here you are not supposed to use this. So what I have to write here, you got minus 1 by k on RHS, therefore that has to be minus 1 plus k divided by minus 1 minus k. In this way you should write, understand. So you got here how much actually RHS, minus 1 divided by k. This minus symbol give completely to numerator or give it completely to denominator, but don't put this minus symbol just minus 1 by k and afterwards just minus putting it as it is 1 plus k by 1 minus k, we should not write, okay. So this is a very important case while doing a minus symbol is given in componendo and dividendo. So this minus symbol has to be considered as completely with the numerator value or with denominator value. Therefore, what is your answer now? It is k minus 1 by minus of 1 plus k. So students, observe here a small change, a very important. That's why while doing componendo dividendo, you must take care of this minus symbols. Now denominator you have minus and minus, so numerator if you take minus common you will get 1 minus k divided by 1 plus k, understand. So this is the important concept while doing any componendo dividendo problems. So this is, take care of these problems all of you students. Now let us do this numerical integer problem, okay. This numerical integer problem, all of you read the problem carefully. This is advanced model. Till now whatever we have done, those are just mains level we did and some are directly basing on only concept. Now this model is advanced model, and sometimes the same advanced model problems even they convert in mains level also. So how are the answers given? Observe. This option is given as 2 point, all values are nearby 2 only, understand. This is 2.111 etc, 03 etc, 2.3 etc, 2 etc. So you should not take, okay, it is roughly 2, immediately I can't take which option is right, understand, because the decimal part also here matters. That's why students, these numerical integer problems, though they are not having any negative marking, but while taking these they give very nearer values. So you must be too cautious while solving these problems. Now observe what is the data given. Angles are acute as well as obtuse, moreover 0 between 0 and pi given, and after that B and C they said they are not complementary values. They are not complementary. Why they gave such condition? Why specifically they mentioned B and C are not complementary? Because in the problem you observe in denominator what is the value they gave? Cos B plus C, understand. If I take B plus C is 90, that means when B and C are complementary, B plus C value will be 90. So what is cos 90 value? 0. So a finite value divided by 0, it is always undefined. Or if you take A value 0, D also 0, then 0 by 0, that means cos 0 1, 1 divided by 0, undefined. That's why here they clearly mention B and C are not complementary. So while giving IIT problems, they take so many cautions such that no one can object, this is the wrong question, or here this is the wrong thing, and they have to give this condition like that. So here they gave here this condition so that it is a finite value. And after that you think, suppose some I can take here some angles and I will substitute here, thereby I can get this. But if at all you want to take some values, and those A, B, C, D angles, they must satisfy both the equations. And before those again they gave some constant terms also. So whatever A, B, C, D you want to take, suppose 45 degrees, 30, 90 etc., they must satisfy this condition, and again here also this condition, and both the conditions simultaneously must be satisfied by A, B, C, D. Then you can substitute directly here. So directly you can't put without using these two given equations. So whatever A, B, C, D given between 0 and pi, they are telling they are satisfying these two equations. Using these two you have to find this value. So students, you should read the problem very, very carefully, then only you have to start the solution part. Now let us start this problem direct method only, because options are almost nearer, and even if I take 60, 30 etc., sometimes they may satisfy or they may not satisfy. It takes again time thing. That is why to manage the time proper way you have to go better direct method. So students, observe here the problem combinations given in both the equations with A, B, C, D. Okay. So A, B, C, D here given, and here also A, B, C, D, and how are the constant terms 2, 2, 6, 6, 7, 7, 9, 9. Okay. Now what is the requirement? AD is one combination, BC is another combination. So AD you write on one side and BC you take on other side. So you have to arrange these as A and D one side, B and C as other side, because they asked like this. Suppose the same question if they ask as cos of A plus C divided by cos of B plus D, then we would have right here AC terms one side and BD terms on the other side. So you have to observe given problem again carefully so that we can start our moves. Okay. Now I am writing AD terms on one side and BC terms on the other side. Then what is happening? 2 cos A plus 7 cos C equal to, what is the value? Minus 6 cos B, and next value it is minus 7 cos C. Sorry, minus, this is BC combination. So minus 7 cos C, and next here it is which value? AD combination we require, and therefore this is 9 times cos D. Got it? So this is the value you got, and in the same way let us do for sin also. Then here 2 sin A, after that we have here minus 9 sin D, and this is equal to this side 6 sin B, and next value minus 7 sin C. So students, what we have done in the beginning step, this is the way, AD one side, BC another side. Now I have to get cos of A plus D. What is formula for cos A plus D? Cos A cos D minus sin A sin D. That means here you should get cos A cos D a product, sin A sin D a product, and again cos B cos C product, sin B sin C another product. That means you need to get that product only by squaring both the equations. After that let us add. So what we are doing students, now we are going to square both the equations, and after that we are going to add. Okay. So square and add we are writing, square and add. Now while doing these kind of concepts, better students try to write here direct step. Understand? Don't write here A plus B whole square formula, substituting again A minus B whole square, after that this, and then again adding, takes a lot of time. So you have to practice in such a way, direct step you should write. Very easy, don't here afraid of how to write direct step, I can't write in that way. Just look at the board and thereby you can observe very, very carefully here. These two are same, you are squaring and then you are adding. If you square here 4 cos square A, and here you will get how much? 4 sin square A. So cos square A plus sin square A, what is the value? It is 1. So 4 into 1, it will become now 4. And after that 81 cos square D plus 81 sin square D. So you will get how much here? 81. And after that you will get here 2 into 2 into 9, that is 36 times cos A cos D, and next value how much here? Minus 36 times sin A sin D. Understand? So this is our left hand side you got. That means what I did here, 2 cos A plus 9 cos D whole square, only left hand side I am writing, and this side 2 sin A minus 9 sin D whole square, only left hand side. Here also you got whole square and here also whole square. Understand? So what I did here, if I write 4 cos square A and after that plus 81 cos square D, and after that plus it is 2AB also. So what is 2AB here? It is 36, 18 into 2, 36 cos A cos D, and next value here, this is 4 sin square A and plus this is 81 sin square D. Students, observe again, what is the value here? 18 into 2, 36, so minus 36 sin C sin D, okay, sin A sin D, and again RHS anyhow it's there, okay. Now we are adding, you are adding cos square A plus sin square A with the same coefficient, and therefore how much you got here? 1. 1 into 4 is 4, that only I wrote here. And now cos square D plus sin square D, it is 1 because of the same coefficient. As here you are having same coefficient, that is why you are able to add here, otherwise I cannot add once these two coefficients are different. As these two are same, so I took 81 common, and thereby we got here cos square D plus sin square D, that is 81. And again here 36 is the same value, so you took here, this is 36 cos A cos D minus 36 sin A sin D. So students, these kind of steps try to write directly, okay. So square and add, left hand side only we completed. In the same way we can write RHS also. So what is RHS, students, here? It is equal to, in the same way if you write, the entire value is equal to RHS. Now we are squaring and adding 36 cos square B plus 36 sin square B, okay. So 36 cos square B plus 36 sin square B, and therefore the value how much here? It is 36, and after that 49 cos square C plus 49 sin square C. So I will get again how much here? 49. Understand? In the same way, now 2AB term, that is 6 into 7 42, 42 into 2 how much it is? 84. Therefore minus into minus it will become plus, 84 times cos B cos C, and next value here in the same way minus 84 times sin B sin C. Got it? So if you use this kind of A minus B, or here minus minus means it comes under A plus B whole square. Minus A minus B whole square means again A square plus B square plus 2AB. So you got plus value here, and minus symbol is here, therefore you got here minus. So if at all you have any confusion, just first you do square and after that you add, but better way is writing in this way. Now we completed squaring and adding part, okay. Then what about here? Constant, exclusive constants, what are here? 85, and what about here? This one also 85. Therefore I am cancelling 85 and 85. Now you observe 36 you can take common, right? And after you take 36 common, students, what is the value left over in bracket? Cos A cos D minus sin A sin D. This also after you write, after you take good practice, you should write direct step. And this side how much if I have here? 84 if I take common, this will be cos B cos C and minus how much? Sin B sin C. So this is our leftover value. Understand? So what we did, students, here? Square, added, and after that you got cancel here because 85, this one also 85, we have cancelled these two terms. Later from these two terms you have taken how much? 36 common, cos A cos D minus sin A sin D. Now here 84 we took common, thereby you got cos B cos C, and minus symbol sin B sin C. Okay. Now students, observe here, what is this formula? It's nothing but cos of A plus D. So you got the numerator. What is this formula? Cos of B plus C, that also you got. Okay. So like this here, no need of finding individual values. If at all they ask these model problems, don't think that using two equations how I can obtain cos A, cos B, sin B, etc. all these values, understand. So two equations given, but many unknowns are there. That doesn't mean you have to find each and every value and thereby substitute in formula. You have to make use of given conditions, directly you should get this kind of value. Now let us write, this is 36 times how much you got? Cos of A plus D, and RHS, what is the value students? 84 times it is cos of B plus C. Okay. Now this is our requirement, so I am arranging cos A plus D divided by how much? Cos B plus C equal to, what is RHS? 84 divided by 36. Understand? Now observe here, 84 is there, 36 is there, so 12 here, 7 times 12 here, 3 times. Therefore this is nothing but 7 divided by 3. Okay. Now 7 by 3 you have to write in terms of decimals. So numerical integer problems, they used to ask not only integer type exactly, sometimes some numerical value they ask. So that means 7 by 3, if you calculate, what is the value? Clearly you can get here, it is 3 here, 2 times, and thereby 6 here, and now 1, therefore here 0. Therefore obviously what is your answer students? It is 2.3333 etc. Okay. So in this way, very you need a lot of patience while solving problems. By seeing the problem, don't afraid of, just the problems will be very easy when so many terms given in any question. So what you have to observe in this problem, first one is one of the values you can substitute from 0 and pi, so that the two equations must satisfy. Then for those particular values of A, B, C, D, you have to get this answer. But sometimes checking all these, it will take lot of time. That's why instead of that, better let us do direct procedure. What is the direct procedure we did here? As the combinations are with AD, BC, therefore we took AD one side and BC the other side. Later we did squaring both sides and then we added. After that you got directly all formulae. So this one is finally our answer, and hence it is nothing but 2.333 etc. Now students, observe this problem. It is a more than one answer problem, and in advanced level there will be more than one answer problems also will be there. That means your options may be A, B, C, D, all 4 will be there, or they may be only A, B, or they may be only A, C, D, or they may be even single also. Understand? So now here this problem you observe, it's given in terms of alpha, beta, gamma with compound angle everywhere. The sum given as how much here? Minus 3 by 2. Now the first option is cos alpha plus cos beta plus cos gamma is 0. In the same way second one in terms of sin, and this one is sigma of the sum of these two values again 0, and this is, what is the meaning? Cos alpha sin alpha plus cos beta sin beta plus cos gamma sin gamma is 0. So which options are here right? Which of the options here we have to check. Now to start this problem, all of you familiar with the formula cos alpha minus beta etc. So I am using those formulae, that means we are starting with completely compound angle formulae because individual values we require. So I am writing here cos alpha cos beta plus how much it is? Sin alpha sin beta. Okay, and in the same way plus symbol is there, so cos beta cos gamma, and next value how much here? Plus sin beta sin gamma, and next value plus it is cos gamma cos alpha plus sin gamma sin alpha. Okay students, and what is the RHS you are having? Minus 3 by 2. In that minus 3 by 2 denominator 2, I am taking here cross multiply, and thereby this side you have how much? Minus 3. Okay, so you got this value, and now let's multiply here, that is equal to 2 cos alpha cos beta plus how much, 2 sin alpha sin beta, and next value plus 2 cos beta cos gamma, plus like this we multiply each value here with 2. Okay, and then RHS you observe clearly. What is RHS you are having? RHS you are having minus 3, and let us bring that minus 3 to this side. It will become how much, students? It will become plus 3. Understand? So, plus 3 equal to 0. So, this 3 value I am going to write as 3 into 1. Understand? So, this 3 I am writing as here sin square alpha plus cos square alpha. Here how much we got? This is 1. And next I am writing plus sin square beta plus cos square beta. Understand? So, what about this value? Another 1 plus next value I am writing sin square gamma plus cos square gamma. So, this is 1. Understand? Now, you have taken all values to the left hand side. So, RHS nothing is there, that means 0 you are having. Understand, students, up to here? So, what we wrote, 2 cos alpha cos beta, we multiplied all the values with 2 here, and next value plus 3 will be there. So, you have taken 2 this side and minus 3 is RHS. If I write minus 3 to the left hand side, it will become plus 3. And that 3 how we wrote? 1 plus 1 plus 1 we split, and that 1 we wrote as sin square alpha plus cos square alpha again like this. Then immediately you should not get here doubt that how we can get that kind of ideas. You can get these kind of ideas more than also after you do a rigorous practice. So, do not worry about all these in the beginning itself, how we can get such kind of ideas. You will get a very good ideas then. Understand? So, now observe here combinations, that is 2 cos alpha cos beta. Observe in problem they separated cos values sigma, that means cos alpha plus cos beta plus cos gamma one set, and sin alpha plus sin beta plus sin gamma another set. Okay. So, they separated cos values as well as sin values. Now, students observe here carefully, it is 2 cos alpha cos beta, 2 cos beta cos gamma, 2 cos gamma cos alpha. And now here if I observe these kind of values, okay, cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma, then it is one algebra formula. Not only trigonometry formula every time you have to use, every time along with the trigonometry formula you have to keep in mind those algebra formulae also. Now, it is of the form a square plus b square plus c square, and later this is 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. So, what is that formula? A plus b plus c whole square. So, a plus b plus c whole square means the value is nothing but cos alpha plus cos beta plus cos gamma whole square. In the same way, if you observe sin terms, you have sin square alpha plus sin square beta plus sin square gamma, and then 2 sin alpha sin beta etc. sin values. Therefore, this is also of what form? A plus b plus c whole square. Hence, this is again sin alpha plus sin beta plus sin gamma whole square. And now, what is our RHS value? 0. So, the RHS value you got, students, 0. Now, sum of squares you got how much here? 0. Sum of squares is 0. Sum of squares is 0 means a square value being real always positive. Again square value, a real value always positive. Then how I can say sum of squares of two values is 0? That means sum of, suppose if I write 3 plus 2, it won't be 0. Understand? 5 plus 9, this won't be 0. So, sum of two positive values cannot be equal to 0. But they gave you a problem and they said after this happened, then this has to come like that. Then what is the only condition? In any algebra values, if at all a and b are real numbers, a, b are real numbers, and you got a square plus b square equal to 0, then the only chance is nothing but a must be equal to 0 and b also must be equal to 0. And is there, not either or. So a is 0 and b is 0. Understand? Not either a is 0 or b is 0, because plus symbol is there. If it is product, we would write a is 0 or b is 0 or both a and b are zeros. But in this case a is 0 and b is 0. This is important. This concept not only for two sum of squares, you can extend even to finite number of sum of square values. Once you got 0, then whenever they are real numbers, then the only choice is to us each value must be 0. Then 0 plus 0 equal to 0. Now cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma, sin alpha, all these are real numbers, and therefore sum of squares of real numbers you got 0 implies the only possibility is what? Each term must be 0. That means this has to be 0. Again this value also must be equal to 0. So what is the value finally you got? Sigma cos alpha is 0, and what is the other value? Sigma sin alpha also 0. Understand, students? Then you got now first option as well as second option, both are right. Then what about third option? Suppose if it is sigma, any value if I write a plus b, then sigma you can separate sigma a plus sigma b. Whereas sigma AB product if it is there, then you are not supposed to write sigma A into sigma B. This is wrong. Understand? Only this kind of value, plus symbol or minus symbol, sum or minus here you can separate with a sigma, whereas whenever it is product you have to understand it is AB plus BC plus CA. Whereas if you write here A plus B plus C, again into a plus b plus c, which is quite not equal to this left hand side value. Therefore students, whenever you got this kind of sigma, you can separate for plus symbol or minus symbol, but not for product, even for division also. Now therefore what is finally our options? A, B and C. Understand? D option is wrong, because if these two are zeros and sigma if you separate, you will get sigma cos alpha plus sigma sin alpha is 0. So in this way you got how many options? 3 options are there. So students, just practice once again all these problems. In this way concepts will be the same, but they may ask in mains level or advanced level. Okay.